Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. Frank Napolitano joining us from Mortgage Brokers Ottawa. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you. Great to be back.
Glad you're back safe from all of your travels.
I am. I'm here for a while now.
That's good. Well,
travels are done.
Well, travels are done, but business is busy, and we're right now talking about the mortgage renewals, and so you're starting to see a lot of phone calls coming into your office.
Well, it's that time. Typically, people buy homes, and they move into their homes in May, June, July, and February, March, April is the time when you're either looking for a home or your mortgage is coming up for renewal within 3 or 4 months. So too many customers leave it to the last minute to do the mortgage renewal. They wait until 30 days before, and that's not the wise way to do it. If you've got a mortgage renewal coming up in June, July, August, now's the time to start locking in a rate. As much as we don't anticipate rates changing too much, the possibility is there that rates could go up a quarter point, and why lose out on a quarter point just for sitting back? And a quarter point, a half a point makes a big difference. And you know, like I was saying earlier, I'm astounded at how many customers calling us now, telling us what their mortgage rate has been over the last 5 years, thinking they got such a good deal 5 years ago. Yet, when I compare it to the rates that we had 5 years ago, there's a difference of a half and 3/4 of a point between what we had and what they got at their banks. And therefore, on a $200,000 mortgage, which seems to be the average today, you're talking $5,000, $10,000 that they've left to the bank instead of keeping it in their own pockets.
I think sometimes when you know, numbers for you are so detailed, and so for the general public, you think, oh, a quarter point, a half a point, really, what's the big difference? But when you look at $5,000 to $10,000, that's
a trip down south.
That's huge. I mean, you're looking, especially now as you're looking ahead, that's college, there's so many other things that you could be doing with that money.
Totally agree. And again, it's a small thing, and people are intimidated to negotiate with their banks. While that's the reason mortgage brokers are around, is that mortgage brokers do the negotiating for you. So if you're not the negotiating type, then come to a mortgage broker, and we deal with the major banks. It's not like we don't work with the major banks. And again, the thinking out there is that you go to a mortgage broker if your bank turns you down, and that's the farthest thing from the truth. Most customers now are coming to us first and not even going to their own banks.
Well, the tendency is, though, that we want to think that our bank is giving us the best possible option, and this is the best thing for you. But in reality, there are a lot of there's hidden things in there, and there are a lot of things that you know a lot better in terms of figuring it out.
Yeah, we're not affiliated to a bank, so when you go, and again, I worked 21 years for a major bank, so I sold what that bank offered, where now I sell what many banks offers, and I try to figure out what the customer is looking for, and then kind of pair them up with the bank that I think will do best for them, and not only about the rate, but about other prepayment privileges, other facets that most customers need to be aware of when it comes to their mortgage.
So keep that in mind, especially if it's coming up within the next couple of months. The best thing to do is 3 to 4 months out of it. Yeah. Start to get in that negotiation. Yeah. You can start negotiating as much as you want and hope that you got $1 million hanging around, but you actually are now into the final of this $1 million shootout that you guys are going to be doing with the 67s.
Yeah, we actually drew the names yesterday, and we've contacted some of our semifinalist winners on March 16th at the Ottawa 67s game. We've got 4 semifinalists that'll face off at each face-off circle, shoot a puck towards center ice, and the one that gets the closest gets to the far blue line and shoots for $1 million. And for those that don't believe that they can ever get that $1 million shot, I happen to witness just 3 months ago a 59-year-old woman who could hardly stand on the ice in Messina, New York, shoot from the far blue line and win a Ford truck, and she got it like right in. So it was incredible. And I know it's hard to believe that puck can get in there, but you don't have to have hockey experience. And the 4 people that are semifinalists actually don't have any hockey experience, so it'll be interesting to see them go at it.
It's a lot of fun, and great to have your name
is.
associated with that. It's the $1 million shootout happening for the Ottawa 67th. The 4 finalists are ready to go. Trust me, they're going to be renting ice surfaces.
Oh, yeah. I would think so. I would think so. That being said, the lady who won the truck, first time she'd been on the ice and shot it and just happened to get it in. So
maybe that's just the way you got to go, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, always a pleasure. We're going to take a commercial break. We have your 7:30 news headlines coming your way, but also great temperatures. So you have all this fresh snow, and the temperatures are going up. Great for the ski conditions in terms of not freezing when you're out there. There's a look at Cascade, Calabogie Peaks, Camp Fortune, Ski Bourlage in terms of what you're seeing at their base. We're back right after this.